Hello, welcome all to my channel Rendezvous with Dr. Pushpendu Rakshin. Hope you are finding this channel interesting and you are getting knowledge about cyber. This channel basically deals about how cyber literacy can be spread, cyber awareness can be spread, and that's what the main intention is. Now, proceeding from the series that we are now going with, that is types of cybercrime. Now, moving ahead, today we will be discussing about email bombing, which is one of the biggest problem in most of the sectors where when we see somebody is trying to intrude us, trying to halt the activities which we are performing, and also is creating threat on the network by blocking it out, slowing the speed, and many more. Let's get into email bombing and try to understand what's all about. Now, whenever we do talk about email bombing, we generally understand that email bombing refers to sending a large number of emails to the victim, resulting in victim's email account, that is, the individual who is a victim, or mail server. If it is a company organization, then they may be having a server who is managing and resulting into crash. Huge number of mails make the system slow, make the network slow, and ultimately server crashes. Server stops responding, and that deadly this sort of attack is. It may look very simple, but it is a slow poison and damaging the entire server very brutally. Email bombing is a type of denial of attack, or it's also called smoke screen, because in this we could see it is like everything seems to be smoky. We don't understand who is committing, how it is committed, and when it is committed. But slowly, gradually, things are done, and our entire system is in problem. Again, these are the anonymous mails where we could not identify the source because there may be no reply mails most of the time. Denial of service attack is one of the basic ways by which a flood of information request is sent to a server, bringing the information to its knees and making the server difficult to access. Server faces a lot of problem and ultimately it collapses, and the entire organization could not do the functions unless and until the problem is solved. Now, talking about certain methods by which this sort of email bombing is done, we can know the first one is mass mailing. Now, when we talk about mass mailing, we generally understand that we are talking about sending numerous duplicate mails from duplicate mail accounts to the victim's account, using botnet attackers to send millions or even billions of such mails. Simple method of attacking, that is creating huge devastation. Next is list linking. In this we see also known as email cluster bomb, means signing a particular email address several email list subscriptions. Then victim has to unsubscribe all personally, which is a great challenge. Manually it has to be unsubscribed. They can subscribe thousands and millions of different channels, and automatically it is a big deal to manually unsubscribe them. Example, if an Amazon account is hacked, then hacker can also change the address and also can order from my account different deliveries and to his own account or some other account. Now here monetary role is not played, but this is just to create a harassment to somebody, sort of stalking to somebody, or a disturbance in general working structure. Next is zip bombing. It is a variant of mail bombing. This is done by attaching a malicious code into a file, maybe exe, rar, zip, zip file, or it can be 7zip. Last one is text bomb, text message bomb. In this we see similar vibrant or similar method is applied where a large number of text messages are sent to the victim. Here It is not through mail, but it is through text messages, which are sent through multiple devices like phone. SMS is one way. It is seen that it is a way by which a cyber bullying or harassment is also done. We have a separate video in which we'll be giving most information related to cyber bullying. So please watch and wait and watch that also. Now, Android app based operating systems have already banned sending the text bombs. That's a good news to all. This may come, or this may increase the traffic. If the attack happens, it may increase the traffic, or there may be possibility that the phone bill is coming more. Now, examples. A British teenager was cleared of launching a denial of service attack against his former employer in a ruling under the UK Computer Misuse Act. The teenager was accused of sending 5 million email messages to his ex-employer that caused the company's email server to crash. The judge held that the UK Computer Misuse Act does not specify include a denial of service attack as a criminal offense. So this is one example, and second example that we will see now is about, in one case, a foreigner who had been resident of Shimla, India for almost 30 years wanted to avail a scheme introduced by the Shimla Housing Board to buy land at lower rates. When he made an application, it was rejected on the grounds of that scheme was available only for citizens of India. He decided to take his revenge. Consequently, he sent thousands of mails to Shimla Housing Board and repeatedly kept sending emails till the server was crashed. So as I said earlier, only it may be because of time pass, it may be because of some personal revenge, grudge, it may be monetary benefit, it may be to defame or mar somebody's image on virtual media, and that's the reason the cyber crimes do take place. I hope this video in which we have today discussed about the way by which we can have the email accounts getting bombed or getting disturbed, and different way this is becoming a great threat. We have tried to understand in detail about the descriptions, about the, and examples are also making many things clear, and methods of doing it so have been also explained. So best thing is you again have to keep yourself protected, and you have to keep checking that you are not becoming victim of such issues, and keep liking, sharing and subscribing the channel. Please hit the bell icon and be with us. Thanks a lot.